Hello, so welcome back to my channel. In today's video I wanted to share a huge secondhand book haul. So all of these books I have gotten over the course of, I'd say, 2 months. So I did not get them all at once. This was over time, and now I'm finally ready to share this video of what I got. So this is from Goodwill, thriftbooks.com, Mercari, and Amazon. So that's where I've gotten all of these, and I want to let you in on a little secret. When I wear a headband, it means I need to wash my hair. So I need to wash my hair. Hopefully it looks half decent for you guys. So let's start with what I want to start with. We'll start with Amazon. Okay, all of the books are laid out on the ground. So yeah, I'm going to be bending over a lot and picking up books. So I got 3 books on Amazon. First is this one, The Garden, The Curtain, and The Cross. This one I think I got in March, so it's actually been a while. I've had this one for a while, so this is one of like the ones that I was hanging on the longest in order to do this video. But I think I got it specifically for Easter, just to have in our book collection to rotate through, especially when it comes to Easter time. We have that book for Easter, or I should say Resurrection Day. That's what we've been trying to call it now, is Resurrection Day, because it has more like richer meaning than Easter, if you know what I mean. Okay, and then the next ones, which I got recently, are Arnold and the Purple Crayon and One Morning in Maine. Sorry about those glares right there. But I have been trying to get my hands on picture books that are very rich and that are interesting to read and engaging to both myself and my children, not just my children. So my goal is to look up picture books online where they're really recommended, and hopefully I can find them at our local library, just so I can read through them and see if it's something that I want to purchase instead of just purchasing it. But these were a little bit, I think a little bit over $7 each. So moving on, I guess we're going to move on to Mercari, since that's what I'm holding on to right now. If you guys don't know what Mercari is, it's an online selling and buying page. It's sort of like Poshmark or eBay. I really enjoy Mercari. I actually sell on there, and I have been selling on there since 2019. So if you guys have homeschool curriculum that you are not using, you can actually sell it on Mercari. So if it's something that you bought and it didn't work for your child, you can resell it. So I really recommend it. I actually have a video on Mercari here on YouTube. I don't want to get all into that in this video because that's not what the point of this video is. But yeah, I highly recommend that site. It's really good. First one is this one, The Law, by the Tuttle twins. Learn about the law. This one, I feel like in the homeschool community, is gaining popularity. Next up is What Do People Do All Day? 50th anniversary. This one's a really cute one for preschool, kindergarten, first grade age. So if you guys are also new to my channel, my kids are 6, 4, and I have an 11-month-old. So that's about the age range that I'm going for, but mostly for my 4 and 6-year-old. As far as books go. Next up with Mercari, another purchase that I got this set of books, used books on there, for $10, and I think free shipping, which was really good. I wanted some Amelia Bedelia books, so I got Amelia Bedelia, Play Ball, Amelia Bedelia, Amelia Bedelia Goes Camping, Giddy, the Bearstein Bears, and the Giddy Grandma. Some of these will either be read-alouds or they will be just books that my kids can read when they're a bit older, because some of these they're chapter books for younger students. This one, the font is a little weird. It's called I don't know how to say his name, but The Cheese Burglar. Right here. The font is weird. They're trying to make it, I don't know. You can tell for yourself. It's like a little colorful, but that might be distracting to some readers, I think. Magic Tree House, Lions at Lunchtime. Cam Jansen and the Mystery of the Dinosaur Bones. Frog and Toad Are Friends. This is a classic. The Drinking Gourd. A Story of the Underground Railroad. Some of these I haven't read myself, so we'll see if my kids end up liking them. Flipper, Good Work, Amelia Bedelia, and Amelia Bedelia and the Baby. Moving on, what do I want to do? Okay, I think we're going to go with Goodwill. Okay, hopefully the camera is focusing, and please excuse these light shadows from the reflection from the window. So, Goodwill. So I got, every time I go into Goodwill, I try to look through the books and see, because you can get some really cheap books at Goodwill. These were all about $1.50 or so. First up is The Bearstein Bears, Trouble with Money. That one was $1. Go Dog, Go. My son has been loving reading this one right now. The Little Drummer Boy. The Story of Ferdinand, right there. And then I Wonder Why, I Blink, and Other Questions About My Body. This one looked really fun. I found at Goodwill this one, it's called Hatchet. I read this when I was younger. I had this book before, but I lent it to someone, and I just decided to purchase it again because it was only $2, but I really like this book, and I feel like this book is for older readers, more like 5th, 6th grade. The next one is The Dragons of Blue Land. I want to say this is the second book to My Father's Dragon, but we read My Father's Dragon this year for our school year. Next up, moving on to thriftbooks.com. This one might be an Amazon one, I forget. This is My Side of the Mountain. I think this one was just $4. The reason I got this one is because, oh, I just almost poked my eye, is because a local group that I hang out with occasionally, I think it's like a homeschool group, they are doing a book club on this one, so if I'm able to attend the book club, then I will read aloud this book to my kids. Sorry about the change in the audio, the AC just turned off. Next up is Mountain Born. Most of the chapter books, I don't know if we are going to get to all of them this coming school year as far as read alouds go. They will just be nice to have since I plan on homeschooling, Lord willing, for the long run. Next up is Oxcart Man. This is a classic. Most of these, when I purchase books, I'm trying to aim for books that are classics and that they are very rich, and that they are living books, kind of like Charlotte Mason style books. Next up is McGuffey's First Reader, right here. I actually got a refund on this book because, so I got a refund on this because the printing just wasn't what I paid for. So I paid $9 for this one, and if you've been on thriftbooks.com, you can order like poor, or what is it, acceptable? Yeah, acceptable. You can order a good, very good, or new, or like new, something like that, where they have different levels of secondhand that you can buy from. So yeah, if you can tell, if my camera will focus, the print on here is a little faded for some reason, which if I'm paying $9 for this reader, then I want to get quality out of it and not something that's faded, so I asked for a refund, but I was still able to keep the book. I think out of all these books, this one was the most expensive that I paid for. Next up is Paddle to the Sea. This one has really cool illustrations. I can just show you here. Wow, this lighting is not being my friend right now. Next up is The Thanksgiving Story. I'm like trying to make sure I'm getting it in the frame. Oh gosh. Last Stop on Market Street. Time of Wonder. Then America's Providential History. This one was sort of more for me, and also for when my kids get to about the high school age. So I hope to keep this, for a long, long time and just be able to go through it. This was actually a book recommended by a mom here on YouTube. Her name is Sherry, I believe, from Mom Delights, and if you want to look her up, she has a lot of good information on her channel. So another one that I got, The Frog and Toad Treasury. So I did have, what was it called? Let me see. I do have Frog and Toad Are Friends, but I wanted the whole set, so I got this one, and I think this was just like $5 or $4. Then for me, I got the 3 R's by Ruth Baucham. I think that's how you say her name. You can teach your child successfully. This is more for grades 4 through 8. And then this one is called Before We Were Yours. This one was a book that I heard was pretty good. That is it for this book haul. As you can see, I got a wide range of books, from picture books, chapter books, read-alouds, my books for my own enjoyment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video has blessed your day. So yeah, thank you. Have a blessed day in Jesus' name. Bye.